I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, outcasted like hey ya.
Yo, party people in the place to be. What's good? It's the #1 chief rocker in Knicks universe, your main man, Uncle Freezie, and welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive, the premier Knicks morning show. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right? Let's go, party people. What's good? Good morning, 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 good morning. How y'all doing? How y'all doing out there? I am off to an auspicious start, to say the least. So, good mornings to all my people. Good mornings, good mornings, good mornings, good mornings. Y'all want this party started right. Y'all want this party started quickly, right? Well, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you have some loot and a sick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Scream. Ah. What's good, y'all? Andrew College is in the house. Jerry Fitz is in the house. Jet Life for Life is in the house. Dre Walker is in the house. Drip Moore is in the house. Real King is in the house. The son of the legend, Kerry Cox, is in the house. King Ribby is in the house. Okay. AC is in the house. AC, what's good, man? Good to see you. What's good? Yeah, y'all. So what are we doing out here? What are the Knicks doing, man? What's the front office doing? Does this Knicks front office have a clear plan? I think they do. I'm not for sure. I don't know it all. Is one of the reasons why I'm asking y'all. Right? I'm asking y'all. Does the Knicks front office have a clear plan? Do they have a clear plan? Oh boy. Kerry Cox is asking about Evan Fournier's sprain. You know what that means? You got to give him an extension. I'm just joking. I'm just joking, man. Don't jump out the window, bro. I'm just joking. You got to give Fournier an extension, 4 more years. Tom from Huntington is in the building. I'm just joking, y'all. Listen, we're not going to give Evan Fournier 4 more years. Now, we may expedite this trade out of town now if he's got a severe sprain. And also, am I the only person finding it hard to find the FIBA basketball stuff? Is it not like a Where's Waldo? Is FIBA basketball this bad that you have to like go on your roof and twist the antenna you didn't know you had up there and come back down and unplug cable and go to your UHC channel? I mean, what's going on? I should be able to turn on the television and watch NBA players play internationally for their country or whomever they represent, but I can't find them. For instance, did RJ Barrett play recently? I'm asking. See, Mac, it shouldn't be this difficult, right? It shouldn't be this difficult, man. And I heard RJ Barrett played the other day. Yeah, see, Mac, I'm with you. That's a smart idea, bro. Oh, let me tell y'all something. Somebody DM'd me, right? And listen, I read comments and all that stuff, man, and I probably shouldn't. But somebody DM'd me, not in the comment section, but they DM'd me like, "Yo, you be giving fake credit to people just so they can stay on the channel." And I was like, "Fake credit? As bad as my regular credit is, I don't need fake credit." You know what I'm saying? So listen, listen. When I say C-Mac, man, I appreciate you. Does that come off like unrealistic to y'all? Or are trolls just trolling for the sake of trolling because the trolling market is down, so they gotta troll extra hard to get the trolling market back up? I don't understand that. I don't understand why somebody would say you only big up people, to connect with the audience. Ain't that what we here for? ain't that's what we here for, right? I legit read it. Listen, man. If you DM me, keep your DM to like 6 sentences. 6 sentences max. Anything beyond 6 sentences, I'm telling you, I'm flipping out. And whatever it is past 6 sentences, I don't care what it is. I'm just taking it personal. Cover the Spread is in the building. What's good, man? Cover the Spread. How did RJ Barrett play against Germany? How did RJ Barrett play against Germany? Me either. Yo, Cover the Spread corrected his word with the same word. That's hilarious. Shout out to a man. He probably sleepy. You can tell Pop Pop. Papa, hey, Papa, hey, everybody's sleeping good. So yeah, man. So I listen. I'm trying to watch all of the games because you know, what I'm saying, I want to see how all these guys look. Right? Like I want to see RJ. I want to see. Man, RJ had 12 points. That's it. Yeah, man. He gonna have to. Coach is in the building. The R&B sensation DSJ is in the building. What's good, man? DSJ, I've been working on some heat, brother. You know I don't rap. You know I don't rap, but I think I got some heat. I don't rap, but I got some heat for that. Now, hey, Paris Duggar, I was waiting on you to show up, man. I got you. I saw that. I missed it last night, but when we was backstage, I was telling everybody, yeah, that's gotta be one of the first things I do, man, when I see Paris Duggar. Is get the read the super chat from last night. I'm pulling it up now. Yona hear the super chat that Paris Duggar sent last night. so Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, Grimes. No, I'm just messing around with you. That's not what he said. That's not what he said, man. But that's usually what he says, though. That's usually what he says. Oh, Grimes is the GOAT. So, Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, this team will never be stuck with a unwanted contract because we have picks for the purpose of unloading whomever Tibbs won't play. Picks, so we trade them. Okay. All right. I had to read it. It was an extra small font. I don't know why that was. Shout out to YouTube for hating me. Yeah, DSJ says Uncle Freezie about to drop a mean 16. It's gonna be crazy. Not what you expect. It's gonna be in that mode like, shorty, you must have lost your number, fell into a deep slumber. You play me long D and make a player wonder if you playing Motorola tag to get your wavy hair in the back of my convertible Jag. It's gonna be down that slope. It's not gonna be that because that's copywritten. That belongs to somebody else. But it's gonna be in that vein, though. Something like that. Yeah, hey, yeah, coach, I'm with you, man. Bring back Wide World of Sports, ABC. It ain't like it's not like y'all got compelling television. At least if Wide World of Sports was on, then you can show these FIBA games. So not RJ, I'm sorry. So the Josh Hart signing is complex. right? It's complex. And DSJ, I ain't even heard the beat yet. I just got the beat. I just got the beat. And Andrew College says, RJ ISO strong slasher. Okay. Okay. The Josh Hart signing is complex. And when people tell you that it's not complex, they're hiding something. I think the complexities lie in the escape plan. The hip hop legend Jay Boogie is in the building. Hey, Hotline Bling says, "Hey man, tell us how you really feel about Josh Hart." Whatever. If I'm rating Josh Hart, I would say Josh Hart is a pair of superstar Adidas. That's what Josh Hart is to me. Josh Hart is my Adidas. That's what Josh Hart is. My Adidas. That's what he is to me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here goes somebody stirring the pot. Paris Duggar, don't burn yourself. Don't burn yourself stirring up the pot. Because you know you setting this up for, I'm just telling you now, for all of y'all that are talking about Jalen Brunson is the guy, Jalen Brunson calling the shots. Y'all setting yourself up for rough conversations come November, December. I'm just telling y'all, man. And for the most part, people remember these things and they try to throw these things back in y'all face. I try to get in the middle and try to be a mediator. But when you anoint somebody, listen, man, in sports, when you anoint someone king, when you especially the older guys, y'all notice, I've been through this too many times. When you anoint somebody something, it always backfire. We too old for that. We too old for that. Expect the older fellas know better. The older fellas know better. It's good. This thing is gonna blow up, man. It's gonna. I did for my older crowd. I expect y'all to be more level headed and forthcoming and honest. Because the young people, they're gonna overreact every 10 seconds. The younger crowd, they're gonna overreact every 10 seconds, talking about it's lit. Oh, it's litty, it's lit. Really, Josh Hart getting a contract extension is lit. Relax. 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 And Parasite says Brunson is the oh, Jesus Christ. All right, Paris. I'm listen. I was trying to get in between you and the crowd, but clearly you want to be the one that takes on the entire Knicks universe. I'm trying I'm trying to tell you, bro. Anytime y'all anoint somebody something, it always backfire. It always backfire. It's just what it is. I'm just trying to be honest. When this thing, see, because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Why? Pastor, are you reading? No, Paris Doug. I'm hosting. You see me on the screen, right? You see me on the screen, right? I'm hosting. I'm hosting the most lit Knicks morning joint in Knicks universe right now. That's what I'm doing. Most of my and listen, one of the things I watched, I snuck into other people's joints and watch other people's show. They don't even read y'all comment. They'll look at y'all comment. Whatever. I come in with a full clip of stuff to talk about every time. Every time I come in with a full list of stuff to talk about every time. And sometimes I don't read any of it. You know what I'm saying? I read y'all comments, right? No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying this. Anointing was a word that I used. When you anoint one person, but you'll get that. Don't worry about you'll get it. When they out here trying, when Keith Turner coming for your throat, when Sherman get here and start coming for your neck, you'll see what I'm talking about. Right. Real King is in the building. Real King says he's a real OG, a real young OG. Good, bro. Good. Cause some people be like, yo, that's lit. Yeah, I'm like, the Knicks signed Dante DiVincenzo. That's lit. Nah, I like Dante DiVincenzo. Quite honestly, I like him more than I like Josh Hart. I don't say I dislike Josh Hart. I'm saying in the ranking, in a pecking order, if I had to choose one over the other, I like Dante DiVincenzo, even though I liked Josh Hart more than any of you guys when he was on another team. It's just when he got to our team and I saw some of that stuff he was on, like, Josh Hart, what are you doing? You out here trying to guard Bam Adebayo. I'm like, Josh Hart, what are you doing? Why you out here trying to guard Joel Embiid? Josh Hart. Man, it was a long night. I was thinking about the show last night after we ended. There was so many things that we could have talked about. Man, listen, man, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think once Josh Hart signs his extension for whatever it is, 4 years, 80 million, 81 million, 82 million, whatever the official number is, Julius Randle's on the clock. Julius Randle is out of here. Is it fair? No. Is it right? No. Is it business? Absolutely. 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 And my thing is with the Nova Boys thing. I think we have to recognize that this whole Villanova connection is not a new thing. When Leon Rose first got here, we were signing Kentucky Wildcats like it was going out of style. Wrong for Fraud Rock in the building. Coach says Juju ain't going nowhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he gone, bro. He's gone. I showed y'all the salary cap numbers last night. Right now, we're negative $26 million. Next year, before we do anything, we're negative $42 million. That's before we do that's before we even do exit interviews. We're gonna be negative $42 million unless the Knicks do something significant. And Julius Randle is eligible for a contract extension. So what you gonna give Julius Randle his $50 million on top of being in the hole negative $42 million? You give Randle his 50 mil and we in the hole negative 42. We'll be in the hole negative 62 just with Randle. Nick G in the building. Buzz Nice in the building. They are gonna have to move money. This is not a Dolan has deep pockets conversation. This is businessmen make smart decisions. That's why they're successful in business. And I know that's a generic term. Like me saying businessmen are successful at business, that's how they stay, you know what I'm saying? Or that's how businessmen are good at business, that's how they stay in business. That's a generic term. I get it. But every businessman and woman runs their business ops different. So I'm not really getting into all of that stuff. I'm just going to say Dolan is too smart to pay a $500 million luxury tax bill on a team that may or may not get out of the second round. It makes no sense. Jerry Fitz is in the house. Jerry Fitz says Dolan will go broke to re-sign Knicks' own players. Knicks had highest payroll in the league from 98 to 2015. Don't forget that. Dolan will go broke. Right. Don't forget this. From 2001 to 2015 might be the worst stretch in Knicks history. Remember that? That's something that we shouldn't forget. From about 2000, from about 2003 to about 2015, maybe the worst stretch in Knicks history. And I'm talking about continuous stretch. I'm not talking about, this year he was good, this year he was bad, this year was. No, I'm talking about over the course of Knicks. That stretch, 2003, especially 2003 to about 2010. Yeah, I see y'all, man. I see y'all, but I'll tell you what Dolan won't do. I'll tell you what he won't do. He won't throw away money on some mess. I guarantee you that. I guarantee you that. If the team looks like it's gonna do something, sure. Right? But Dolan's not gonna spend like the Golden State Warriors and get the results of the Memphis Grizzlies. It makes no sense. It makes no sense. Why would Dolan spend as if he's the Golden State Warriors to only get the results of the Memphis Grizzlies. It makes no sense. And I know what people are going to say. Oh, but our roster's better than Memphis. Jalen Brunson is better than John Morant. Jalen Brunson's better than John Morant. Julius Randle is better than Jaren Jackson. I don't care. However you look at it, that's y'all opinion. I don't care. It don't make me no difference. What I'm saying is Memphis doesn't have championships. And I know, and listen, I understand. As Knicks fans, we're going to say, Jalen Brunson's better than John Morant. And Julius Randle was better than Jaren Jackson. I get it. Whatever your opinion is your opinion. What I'm saying ultimately is the Memphis Grizzlies don't have championships. It's as simple as that. Hey, C-Mac, no, this is what people have been telling me. This is what people have been telling me. Right? They'll sneak it in. They'll sneak it in on the low. Like, yo, I ain't gonna front, man. I probably, I don't know. I think we might be better than Memphis. You know, just a little sneaking in, you know. And Coach B says, Leon and Tibbs got 2 years left on the contract. I think Dolan gives them at least a year. Yeah, I think they're gonna get contract extensions, man. I think the front office and Tom Thibodeau are gonna get contract extensions. I think the front office will probably get 3 years, and I think Tibbs will probably get 3 years. So if they just perform, that means they'll be like 8 years. CWC is in the house. CWC says, okay, whatever that is. It look like Pac-Man. Bump, 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 bump. Okay. King Ribby says Ja would come cook Brunson and Jackson over Randall. I disagree. It depends on how y'all look at it. It depends on how y'all look at it, man. I mean, it makes me no difference. All I want is to win. I don't care. Pudge says Brunson has Team USA lit. Okay. Yeah. I'm predicting this team. I'm not going to lie to you. Man. I think this team right now is built to navigate the regular season like the Phoenix Suns. But I don't think we're a championship team yet. And I could be wrong, but I think we'll probably be that team that wins 60 games and then gets upset by the Atlanta Hawks in the second round, and everybody will be pissed off all summer. Right? That's what I think we're heading towards. Because if RJ Barrett doesn't step up, listen, if RJ don't step up and Grimes don't step up and Quickly don't step up and DiVincenzo don't step up and it's just Brunson and Randall, then I think we're in for a rude awakening. I think we'll be in for a rude awakening. So King Ribby. Right now, I am studying economic activity, business cycle indicators, and inflation rate and cyclical stocks. And probably this afternoon, I'm probably looking at measuring foreign trade and financial accounts. Sounds like a snooze fest, right? It is. Paris Duggar, thank you for the generous contribution. Paris Duggar says, Grimes. Shout out to Paris Duggar. Grimes. Oh, and DiVincenzo will take us to the next level. Yeah, I think so. I think we're on the same. We're in the same place with that. I feel the same. Bully in the building. Jerry Fitz says Knicks played at a 56-win clip after Josh Hart trade. 56 wins puts us at number 3 in the East. Knicks not going backwards. Okay. So Jerry Fitz, if they played at a 56-win pace with Josh Hart, how many games are they going to win this year, Jerry Fitz? Fitz, how many games they going to win?
Let's get it. Y'all be spitting with your flows, I'm just podcasting.
That's right.
On the air every day, I'm just podcasting. You don't know what that mean when I say I'm podcasting. I'm broadcasting these flows with the podcasting. Every day of my life, I'm just podcasting.
Right.
Share my dreams with you, mean I'm podcasting.
What?
You can see my vision through the podcasting.
Yeah.
But don't forget Jay Boogie when I'm broadcasting.
What?
I'm podcasting,
What?
he's podcasting.
What?
I've been spitting this venom since Karate Flicks. When Mr. Sims was sharing nothing but the Knicks. I guess you know by now, I seen some tough years. Now I know the reason why Freezie got them Blorange Tears. Closest thing to the...
Good morning. Good mornings.
AM to the AM, my brother.
What's good, boss?
Man, the sun is shining. Light is outside. Eyelids are open. It's orange and blue skies. It's Freezie's podcast. The greatest chat in the world belongs up under the orange and blue umbrella. Give yourself a round of applause for who you are in life.
Right.
Appreciate yourself each and every day. Don't settle for less when you can always achieve and go for more. Always remember that Jay Boogie says you are your own roadblock. Don't let nobody stop you from receiving your dreams after you wake up. Please. What's good, brother?
I'm chilling, boss. I'm chilling, man. How you?
Man, I'm great, man. What we talking about this morning, huh?
RJ Barrett being miscast.
RJ what?
Being miscast. And yeah, anybody remember this rap group called Leaders of the New School? Chat, y'all remember that? Y'all remember them? Dinko D, Charlie Brown, Busta Rhymes. The dude he just bust in and be like, here's another day in the sky's bright. Something. Charlie Brown. I think RJ Barrett is miscast like Busta Rhymes in that group, Leaders of the New School, where they were trying to make the star of the group a dude named Charlie Brown, and you got Busta Rhymes saying the third verse. Busta Rhymes, the third guy. What type of stuff is that? Bully, you remember that? The International Zone Coasters? International Zone Coaster. That might be a little bit before J Boogie time. He
Yeah,
might not
man.
remember feminine. He might not remember feminine fat and all of that from back in the day.
I don't even remember that. All I remember Busta Rhymes and Charlie Brown shooting a one-on-one before they went on stage, and you know what I'm saying? Clearly had a one-on-one. Then they broke it up. They went on stage. Rock killed it. After the set and show was over, they came back off the stage and shot another one-on-one.
Right. Busted on stage with a busted lip. I remember that.
They out of control. Out of control.
Yeah,
Talking
they out
about
of
being
control.
leaders.
Yeah. Out of control. Out of control, bro. Hey Jay, but you know what? The reason why I bring up the RJ maybe miscast thing is not that I feel like RJ Barrett is a superstar. I don't feel that way. I was hoping for a lot of years that he would become that, but it looked like he not.
Right.
I think Tom Thibodeau though wants RJ Barrett to strictly be the battering ram in his offense. Just get the ball, put your head down, and go to the rim. Right? And is RJ Barrett effective doing that? I think he effective getting to the rim. He ain't no finisher though. And if you know he's not a finisher, why you keep asking that man to do it?
You know, RJ is what we used to call back in the day self-check. Self-check, dude. I'm be honest with you. I'm the wrong person to talk about RJ because I've been letting it be known. You know, I'm not on the RJ trip. I'm done. You can't fool me anymore. You know, I just went and got a new contract for my delivery service, and they told me my vision is still 20/20. I got good vision,
Okay.
so I'm always gonna be able to look at a person and tell if you got it or if you can get it. And right now, I'm leaning a little bit past if you can get it anymore. I'm adding that to it now. How I come up, playing this game, being around people that play this game, and in my knowledge and understanding of the game, what I receive is they say when you do 4 years in college, it took you too long to develop.
Right.
I'm quite sure y'all heard me say that before. This is not the Tim Duncan, Grant Hill era no more.
Right.
They looking for them one and dones. So if you become a one and done, which RJ was,
Right.
and you come to the league, there's another such thing. If you ain't got it in 4 years in the league, you might not get it. So with that, I'm not on the RJ wagon anymore until he showed me better. There's no need for me to talk about him and for his first 4 years through, you know what I'm saying, becoming a Knick, it's been the same thing, same subject. And we constantly, want to see improvement with his offensive game. Well, have you ever thought maybe he don't have that offensive game? What's wrong with going to do something else and be something else for the team if you're a teammate player? If it's for the team and you wanted to be here, what's wrong with doing something else for the squad? Because to this day on this podcast, all other podcasts, and even on Twitter and throughout Knicks fans, we're constantly saying we need a 3-and-D. We drafted him for a 2 guard. That didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
We moved it to a 3, and it's not working out. But now you're telling me he might get backup minutes at the power forward? How many more positions do we have? We know he can't play the point. He's not going to play the middle.
Right.
So RJ has to show me, for me to become, back to realizing, RJ's a part of this team besides him just having a name on this team. I need to see it on the floor. I need to see it. Dude, I don't need you to come in here another season, with a slow start. None of that. And I'm just, I don't know if Wiggins is playing or not, but if Wiggins is playing over there, it'll be a disaster if RJ doesn't start over a dude that got cut, meaning Brooks over there in Canada. And I know some people will say, well, Brooks didn't get cut, his contract expired. No, when the organization coaching staff say we're not bringing you back, you're a cut. You need to go find you another job somewhere. So if he can't start in front of that guy at the 3, because we know 1 and 2 is locked up. You know, I want him to do something, but I am no longer on the RJ wagon far as, you know, I don't
come back, J Buggy. Come back, man. Come back and get on the RJ bandwagon, bro.
No, I'm not on that.
Come on, J Boogie. Just come on back, man. Get on the RJ bandwagon, bro.
Yo,
you ain't got to sit in the back. You could just sit up front.
Yo, when you used to sit in the park, you used to play cards or play checkers or play chess, you know what I'm saying? And a little man come through and you'd be like, yo, little man, go to the store, blah, 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 blah. Take this right here, $10. You know what I'm saying? Some of the little dudes were smart enough to go to the store and come back and bring change. Some of them dudes kept going. If you see that same dude tomorrow, are you still going to give him the same money you asked him to go to the store, knowing he ain't going to come back?
Nah, them shorties like that, they used to get them. Now you ain't used to try to kill them, but you had to, you know what I'm saying? You had to do them like Radamez did Bishop. Every time you see him, you know what I'm saying? You got where my $10 at? Man, I ain't got it, you know. And they probably did something like gave it to their mama or something, gave it to, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But what I'm saying, man, is the RJ train. The RJ bandwagon should still have people on it, man. And I'm just gonna say it for the obvious reasons and not the peripheral reasons. Mm-hmm. The obvious thing is RJ knows he's not the guy, right? And if Dylan Brooks plays in front of RJ, a dude that you said the team didn't bring him back, so he got cut. RJ looking like. Well, the same thing happened to me this year with Jalen Brunson. The Mavericks didn't bring Jalen Brunson back, and then Jalen Brunson come here, and then he, you know what I'm saying, did his thing. So ain't really no harm. The same thing happened to Randall, and then Randall, you know, made the All-Star team. You know what I'm saying? My thing with RJ, man, is I think his expectations outweigh his abilities. Like RJ was raw when we got him, very raw. And he's still raw right now. Some of the stuff he does, you're like, yo, why you ain't learned that in year 2? But the thing that we can't say about RJ is that he don't give consistent effort and that he doesn't want to be a Knick, because he does give consistent effort and he does want to be a Knick. And so for that reason alone, I'm willing to kind of ride on the back. Now, I'm not sitting in the back of the bandwagon. Like, listen, I'm not comfortable. I'm in the front. So if RJ don't do nothing, I'm getting off on the first stop, right? But I do want to give RJ a little bit more of a leeway. Because you're right, he's self-checked, bro. When you see him shoot the 3, you're like, RJ, are you even looking at the rim, bro? When you shoot, RJ, how are you not making these wide open, empty gym 3-pointers? And you're supposed to be a shooting guard or a wing player. You know, it's frustrating me now. Who I am doubling down on, tripling down on. I'm sitting in the back of the bandwagon. Might even take my shoes off. Is Emmanuel Quickly, Quentin Grimes. Those two, I feel like those two are gonna be something this year. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jay, but let me ask you this. When you go to Knicks games and you see Emmanuel Quickly, right? Do you have the vibe that he's a low confidence player?
No, I never seen Quickly live, and I seen Quickly since he's been a Knick probably about 17 times.
Yep.
I've seen him about 17 times since we drafted him.
Right.
I never seen Quickly come out there for a warm up and didn't break his sweat.
Right.
I never seen it.
Right.
And that says a lot that you're really interested in coming out there on the floor and get yourself going. You know, guys like that really have to work extra harder to get extra loose for the game because they come off the bench. So when they shoot around is over and done, and then they go back inside to the locker room, you know what I'm saying, and get the last minute instructions, as a team to go over the game, and then come back outside and get up on the layup line. You'll see quickly them type guys going extra hard on the layup lines when they come back out because they try their best to make sure they stay extra loose because they know they're coming off the bench compared to somebody that knows he's a starter. But I never seen Quickly come out there and be lackadaisical. I haven't.
Me neither.
But I can't say I'm gonna leave him alone though, because I'm not trying to bash this guy, but I'm on a New York Knicks train, and I'm not on no players train. And if I feel like you're holding the Knicks back, I'm gonna leave you alone until you get back involved with the Knicks instead of being.
When you say that, bro, I ain't never seen RJ Barrett do that, bro. I ain't never seen, bro. I promise you, I have never seen RJ Barrett riled up before a game. Like what you said, quickly. Yeah. I ain't never seen RJ Barrett like that. I just
was on. Shout out to Tony Crow. I was just on the Tony Crow show the other day, and I let it be known that I was up sitting real close when RJ came out to his warm up. And one of the trainers, I guess they would get ready, be the guy to pass the ball, help him get loose or whatever. And he actually told RJ. He didn't ask him. He actually told him. He said, "Yo, this your night." And RJ said, "I'm good."
Right.
You good? That's what I want to say. What? You good? What you mean you good? Right. You're supposed to be telling me, I'm getting ready to smash them, crush them. Anybody that's in front of me. You know what I'm saying? You telling this man you good.
Right.
And you get ready to go on the floor and have almost the fourth defensive player on the other team's starting lineup checking you. Because we already know who the 1 and number 2 defensive players are checking.
Right.
That's Julius and that's Jalen.
Yep. And
the third man is going to leak off his man and cheat to help double trap. So, dude, you are always the man, on offense, and you struggling with the worst defensive players checking you. And then when you go on the offensive end, you're no longer checking the best player as you did. That's not your assignment no more. So, I don't want to turn this into an RJ thing, but me personally, I'm putting it out there. So when I talk on somebody's show, I'm the wrong person to be talking about to get at RJ until he shows up.
So you seen RJ about. So you seen Quickly about, you say about 17 times. I think I've seen Quickly about 14, 15 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Quickly got a motor, bro. And what I'm starting to think that RJ might have a motor, it just don't rev high. RJ got like a 4-cylinder. He got one, but it don't never get too high and it never get too low. He be in that same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I be wanting RJ to, you know what I'm saying? Like when OG Anunoby and Scotty Barnes fouled him, this is like, I think it's like like 2 years ago. Both of them dudes fouled RJ, knocked him to the ground, and he got up and looking at the ref. And I was like, RJ, you supposed to knock somebody's head off, bro. What? I don't get that, bro. I don't get that, man. I think the reason why DiVincenzo is here and the reason why Josh Hart is here, because this roster was made. It's a talented roster, but these kids don't have no dog in them, bro. Ain't none of that. Only one of us gonna eat type cat here. You know what I'm saying? I think RJ. Like, I'm not saying he's not tough, because he a tough kid, right? Mm-hmm. But I'm saying ain't no mean streaking, ain't no nasty in there. I think you got to have a little of that. I'm not saying go all overboard. Yeah. I'm just saying
get a text sometimes.
Yeah, man.
Just saving them that tech money for, man.
Yeah, what you saving the tech money for them Pumas? Man, it make me so mad when I see him. He'll get fouled. Look at the ref, and I'm like, RJ, just if you can't beat up Siakam, just go punch Fred VanVleet in the face. We'll understand. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, bro. I mean, something. I just don't think that's. I just don't think that's there with them, bro.
You know, in the other era of basketball, when you used to, constantly get them hard fouls and you wasn't getting no call, you barking at the ref, what a call, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you don't want to make no call. Sooner or later, when you go on the defensive end, you're going to punish that same dude and tell the referee, you know what I'm saying? You're going to call that though, right? That's the same thing he giving to me, But, I want RJ to get it. I want him to get it right. You know what I'm saying? I really do. But like I said, I gotta see it. I'm looking real forward to seeing these Knicks this season. And I'm gonna share something. I'm gonna share something with you in the chat where I have come to learn. You know what I'm saying? What I was told. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm gonna share is. If you know that you've seen Tom that he's at the game, he's at the Olympic Games and stuff like that. Tom is not there to watch Jalen Brunson. Tom is not there to watch Josh Hart. And Tom has a couple of his peoples with him. What they're doing, they're taking notes and breaking down the Golden State offense. Why Steph Curry, because that's what they're running over there. A lot of movement passing Golden State Warrior, and hopefully he can bring it back. You know what I'm saying? So we can have a different type offense. With the Knicks moving forward. And to me, that's a good thing because we got two guys over there that's in position right now learning it, and Jalen and Josh. That's great. But also we have three people that if them two can get it, that gives us three people that know it because we signed Dante. We brought Dante over here. So if we can get that and we can bring that over here and, pass it off to the other guys, because I think we got guys that can cut and move without the ball. It's just that, they're not set up to do that. Majority of these people, they come from cut, moving, and motion type offenses. You know what I'm saying? Grimes come through that. He did that with Houston and Kansas. And the Kentucky guys, they've been through that. The Wildcat guys, they've been through that. The only person, that has to get adapted to that probably would be Mitch, something like that. I'm quite sure Hardenstein can do it, and so on and so on. But I think that's a good look if we could come in and present something else new to the team. We got guys that can play on the perimeter now, and pretty much I feel like they can do some things on the perimeter. I think Grimes going to be a whole lot better. Plus he's working out with JJ. If Jalen Brunson is getting it, you know what I'm saying, and get more comfortable with people he's passing the ball to, if Josh Hart will be able to get his jump shot better, we already know what Dante can do. We already know what Quickly can do, you know what I'm saying? If RJ can get just a little bit, into just a little bit of the Draymond Green, not so much of him, but just a little bit of him, we got a chance to do some things, but yeah, Tom is on a different mission. Like I've been speaking upon, this is just fourth year, and no coach like to go on. Nobody like to go into their fifth year with no extension. So this right here, you're going to see a lot of people putting their best effort forward. That's even includes the office. They're looking for extension, and if this season ends and we at this point in time right here next year, and them people don't have no extensions, changes is being made.
Yep. Yeah, I agree with you, and I like the Golden State. I like the Golden State offense, man, because it threatens every defender. Every defender on the floor has to think about one, two or three things, and if they get one thing wrong, somebody gonna get an open shot.
Right.
And so when you had now the only thing about it is the difference between Golden State and the Knicks is Golden State has dudes that can make you pay if you give them an open shot.
Right.
I think that's going to be Grimes' role this year. Grimes' role this year is going to be that. like make people pay when they leave a 3-point shooter open.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you must make them pay. And guys is getting shots. Guys is getting shots from the 3-point line of playoffs, and they was wide open too.
They was wide open, man.
And that's just an ISO. So you got to be able to knock down these shots. You having another year experience of being in the playoffs, taking them same shots. They supposed to be falling. Right. It shouldn't be anything that has you rattled. Nobody should be rattled about the playoffs on this team anymore. And that includes Julius too. You should not be rattled anymore of the playoffs. And the whole team, everybody. So,
Right. That includes Josh Hart too, because last year was Josh Hart's first year in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like he has a long history of being in the playoffs. Jay Boogie, I gotta run. I got some stuff that I gotta do before the Queen Bee and I do the neighborhood.
Do the neighborhood.
So we doing the neighborhood today. It's gonna be pushed back a little bit. I gotta do a couple of things and get a teeny bit of studying in. Hey man, you ever notice, man, when you get older, you be trying to read, bro? The reading part, man. I mean, we good, bro, but man, the older you get, the more school for the kids, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? School for the kids. I be in here trying to study, bro. I be in here daydreaming, unfocused, man. I be getting up doing it, man. Yeah, I gotta get my act together, bro. I need to drink some coffee or something. What's them pills you used to take? The Vivarin. I need to take some Vivarins or something.
I don't know what that is. But I ain't gonna hold you up, man.
Yeah,
go ahead. You and everybody in the chat have a great, marvelous day. And if I don't see you upon any other show or anything, have a great, enjoyable weekend. Let's go Giants. Let's go Knicks.
Y'all doing the
Let's
fantasy
go
league
Rangers. Get it together, Islanders. Get it together, Yankees. Get it together, Mets. Let's go. We rooting and cheering for you. Please keep doing what you're doing, Liberty. You're looking good. You're looking real good. Right. And yeah, let's go all New York sports, man, all the way around.
You doing a fantasy football league this year?
Huh?
Fantasy football.
Yeah. I ain't know what you was gonna do. Everybody came back.
Yeah, man. I'm okay. All right.
Everybody hit me up and said, "Yo, lock me in." I'm coming back. So I'm like, all right, let's run it back.
How many people in the league? You got a spot?
If somebody act up, I'll call you the first one I call.
Okay. All right.
If somebody act up, you're the first one I call and let it be known. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I wanted to do one. I wanted to do a podcaster league and have it be up here so I could talk trash about them Giants.
Hey, why you want to? Oh, I left one out. Go Jets, but Aaron, I need you to do. I call you Aaron because you Aaron and me. I need you to call Giannis and tell Giannis, yo, they love me in Milwaukee, but when I got here to New York and I went in that garden, see that game, and it's crazy. I know they loving me, but if you came here too, oh my God.
Yeah, Giannis, pick up the phone.
Pick up the phone. Aaron, call him. Tell him what the city like.
Yeah, man. Somebody help them Giants with their 3 lucky Super Bowl wins.
No, we got more than 3. We got more than 3.
No, y'all got 3 lucky ones, bro. Y'all got 3 lucky Super Bowls.
We got 4 real Super Bowls. Real.
Jay Boogie, y'all got 3 lucky Super Bowls, bro. Man,
Walter Payton. Love you. Sweetness.
He the
great 34.
He the second greatest running back in Bears history, bro.
But that's all y'all got.
Who? Him and Gale Sayers?
Got Super Bowl? They got 1.
See how you always be going for people's throat, bro? See how mean that was? See how mean that was, bro? See how why you got to go for my throat, bro? I was just kidding with you with the 3 lucky Super Bowls, bro.
I get defensive, man. Man.
I'm just saying, a kicker did miss a kick, though.
Huh?
A kicker did miss a kick, bro. And y'all won the Super Bowl.
He didn't. No. He was called upon. Yo, you better not make that kick.
Yo, a dude did catch a football on his helmet, bro.
Yo, one of the greatest catches ever. That was a Rydell helmet, too. Rydell. Rydell's still around too. Rydell. I had a Rydell helmet when I was playing at Kings Bay. Y'all, I ain't gonna take y'all that. I'm gonna let you get off, man. You know you ain't got something good for the people, man.
We out of here. We gotta get some study. I gotta test. I gotta take. So,
no doubt.
But hey, man, hey, chat. Thank y'all for watching. Knicks at Night podcast soon come. The neighborhood soon come. Knicks on the drive tomorrow 9:30. We'll holler at y'all later. Peace, y'all.